Three claps, your boy Swain's back at it again, Swain Swaggy Sense. And in today's video, I got 7 fragrances, easy grab fragrances for the summer. So that means these fragrances are the ones that if you've seen on your shelf and you had to go run out real quick and you still wanted to smell good, these are the fragrance lineups that you would probably want to grab and put on you. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to this review. So the first fragrance that I got for y'all is going to be Blue from Al Jamal. And as you can see, this is a pretty long bottle.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And with the name it being blue, you can tell what type of scent profile that you're gonna get from this. Okay, so with this, you get this watermelon note, you get some green notes in here as well, some lavender is in this. You have some citrus, some bergamot in this as well. Some musk, some florals, lavender, I believe. This is a summer staple, and as you can see, I put a hefty dent in this. You know, you can't go wrong with this fragrance. Definitely well, I'm not gonna say dumb grab, but an easy grab, because not all of the fragrances are dumb. You know, they got feelings too. But with this fragrance, I get about 6 hours with this fragrance, especially on high heat days. Right now, we're going through a whole week of a heat wave. I don't know where y'all are at in different states, countries, and what have you, but in where I'm at right now, it's in the mid 90s at the moment. So we cooking over here. You're gonna get crispy, all right? So make sure that you put on your sunblock. Make sure that you put on whatever that you need to put on, so you can not be sunburnt, and so you don't like dry up in the sun. All right, don't be a raisin in the sun. Okay, so $30 fragrance. You know, the value of the fragrance is definitely worth it, and it's not breaking the bank in your pocket. So this is something that if you've seen this on your shelf and you needed to go out somewhere, this is definitely an easy grab fragrance for the summer right now. All right, so this is from Al Jamal, Blue. So the next fragrance that I got on this list is going to be none other than from the house of Mont Blanc, and that is Mont Blanc's Legend Spirit. And everyone and their mama knows this, you know, fragrance. You know, this is the first, I would think the first to hit the block when Invictus kind of dropped off, and this was the first to hit the block to have the Invictus-y vibes. Okay, so you have pink pepper, cashmere wood, oak moss, you have watery notes, very aromatic, ozonic. You have some grapefruit in this, you have some bergamot. This is all season wear. You can wear this all year round. You know, this is definitely a crowd pleaser. You're not going to not get any compliments when you wear this fragrance. This is also not breaking the bank as well. I'm sure that you'll probably find these at your local rack stores like Burlington, TJ Maxx, Ross, and so forth. You're gonna also find these on the discount websites, and it's gonna be around, depending on what size that you get, what size bottle. You know, I believe I got 1.7. but that's all I need, because I'm not spraying that much for me personally. I get about 6 to 8 hours with this fragrance. You know, it has this melon vibe to it as well, and this is good, man. This is something that you'll feel very invigorated wearing this, and it'll definitely be able to brighten your spirit with this fragrance. Okay, so that is from the house of Mont Blanc, Legend Spirit. The next fragrance that I got in this list is going to be from the house of Banana Republic, and that is Banana Republic's Vintage Green. This is such a bright and uplifting scent right here. Like, it'll hit you something crazy. And man, when you smell this, you'll just be happy. And sometimes I just spray it in the air just so I can just feel uplifted or feel just fresh and ready to go and bright, you know, especially like on days where you're not really feeling it and you want to go to your rack of cologne, and there's certain cologne that you would want to go to. This is the one that I would want to go to when I'm feeling like I need to brighten my spirits, and this is one that'll hit your olfactory and just get you going. Okay, so you have some vetiver in here, some green tea, I believe some mandarin orange, some woody nuances. Man, this is basically your welcome to summer fragrance right here. I get about 4 to 6 hours with this fragrance. This is This is a very casual fragrance. You can wear this in the office. You can wear this at, you know, a cookout or any other event too. A great pickup. I still see them on rack stores. I know there was a time where it was hard to find and they took it off the shelves and it was hard to find even online. But once again, you know, I think companies tend to do that because people want things that are in high demand. And, you know, that's when the price starts to rack up. But when I had gotten this, it was only $20, and I'm not sure how much the price is right now, but if you can go grab it, this is something that I would say that for the summer, good to go. All right, so that is from Banana Republic, and that is Vintage Green. So the next fragrance that I got for y'all is going to be from the house of Johnny V, or John Varvatos, and that is Artisan for Men. So as you can see, this is a cool looking bottle, you know, picnic basket woven. And I remember the first time that I wore this, I had a client come into my office and basically stopped him in his sentence. And he was basically saying to me,
"It smells so good in here. It smells so good."
And I just sat back and I was just thinking that I was the ish, man. Like I rolled up in style when I wore this and I felt good. So you have some tangerine, some thyme in this. You also have some orange blossom, some woody nuances. This is good. Some white florals in this as well. Very heavy on the white florals, so you get this laundry, dry sheet type of vibe from this. Smells clean, soapy, as usual. That's what you want to smell like when you're around people. You don't want to put on spray that smells dirty, okay? So for me, I get about 4 to 6 hours with this fragrance. Definitely a summer easy grab and go fragrance, and I think this is around maybe the $40 range on your discount websites, but I would definitely purchase this because it's there's something about this fragrance. I know there's other John Varvatos fragrances that people would probably recommend more than this one, but I think there's something about this one that is just nostalgic and as well as just well groomed. This is kind of like a well groomed and well refined fragrance when you put this on. Okay, so that is from Johnny V, or John Varvatos, Artisan. So on the topic of orange, you know, for it being one of the notes in some of these fragrances, we have from the house of Azzaro, and that is Azzaro's Chrome Pure. Okay, and this one was one of those fragrances that they said that was going to be discontinued, but obviously it's not. You can definitely find it on your discount website. So you have some tangerine orange in here, or mandarin orange in here. You have a lot of florals in this one, citrus notes, bergamot. So you're not going to get away from bergamot. I believe that bergamot is in a lot of the fragrances, you know, but it's soapy. You have some tonka bean in this, so like it does have a richness and creaminess to this fragrance. Florals. Yeah, this is a rich and creamy. When you smell this, it's a rich and creamy but bright fragrance that you can wear and pull off in the summer heat. And it's going to be non-offensive as well, because like I was saying, with certain sweet fragrances, you're going to choke yourself out along with other people that are around you. You just wanted them to compliment you on how good you smell. That's it. Okay. I get about 4 hours with this fragrance, you know, and personally, that's good for me. You know, the CIs is really, really good for that first hour for me. And if it's not for y'all, if you have this fragrance and you don't have that similar reaction, once again, it could be due to your skin chemistry. And you can also just spray a lot more on. You know, it's definitely dependent on how you feel when you put this on, okay? This is also, I believe, like a 30 plus fragrance that you can get online. So definitely a summer easy grab fragrance. So that is Azzaro Chrome Pure. The next fragrance that I got on this list for summer easy grabs is going to be from the house of Lacoste, and that is Lacoste Live. All right. And this is, and I didn't really tend to look in this direction of getting this one, you know, and I don't know why, but one day I just so happened to see it again, and I was just like, you know what, let me just try it out. And then I did, and it was good. Like, it was really good. It's a fresh, spicy, you know, aromatic aquatic type of fragrance. Some Gaiac wood, that's where the spiciness is coming from, especially with also the note of licorice in this. Sweet, green, watery notes. This is good. And I have a 40 ml as well, so I don't need that big of a bottle, especially because I don't spray that much on. This is a summer banger right here, and you're not going to smell like anyone else. Trust me, you have some similarities in majority of the fragrances in the fragrance world, but certain fragrances kind of stand out from the pack, and I will say this one stands out from the pack, and it's cheap. It's not expensive, and you will get compliments. When I wore this, I got compliments after compliment after compliment. And I think it's because of the spiciness with the fresh and citrus notes in this, and it's blended really good. This might even be my scent of the day. I'm not even sure right now, but this is really good. And if you don't really like the spicy notes or the spicy fragrances, then this is something that I would recommend you not to go after. But if you're looking to be a risk taker or just try it, I would say that this one would be worth the money. Once again, $30 fragrance. You're not gonna break the bank, and you'll be very pleased with this. This is also a mass appealing for me personally. I'm not sure if anyone else has had the same outcome with that, but I'm gonna say for me, every time I wore this, I was good. I got about 4 to 6 hours with this one, especially on the hot days. And can't go wrong with the easy grab. All right, so that is Lacoste Live. So the last fragrance is going to be a fragrance that's near and dear to my heart. I will always say it's near and dear because this is the fragrance that kind of helped me out in starting my fragrance journey in terms of when I first posted. Okay, so that is from Jimmy Choo, and that is Jimmy Choo Man Intense. Okay, so some people that have this fragrance, they will probably be like, well, like that's kind of a sweeter fragrance and very rich scent too. So not sure if they're going to be able to pull that off, but you can. Trust me, you can. And it's a great atomizer. And I'm not sure if you can see, I use quite a bit of it. And people will also say that this is a fall and winter scent, which is also true, but you can pull this off in the summer, and I can smell it in the air, and it just smells sexy. This is a sexy fragrance, okay? And I don't think this really gets that much love, to be honest, and I don't know why. So you get some labdanum in this, you have some geranium, you have some patchouli in this, some bergamot, tonka bean, some orange in here. This is good, and this is going to stay on you forever. So you don't even need to spray that much on you either, because of the effect on the concentration of this. It blows me away every time I go back to smell it. So I get about 6 to 8 hours of the fragrance, and once again, you don't need to spray that much on you in order for you to be able to kind of have this scent bubble, this crazy scent bubble that you will get, and you will get a crazy sillage with this as well. Okay, this is also something that, if I were to be going out, something I would just kind of grab and put on, and I'll be good to go. I don't need to think about like, oh well, is someone gonna smell me? Like, is someone going to compliment me? Am I going nose blind or anything like that? Like, I already know as soon as I put this on, I already know it's just like, it's a done data. Like, it's wraps. Like, I know I smell good. Like, I know that it's going to be, carrying me throughout my work day. That's what it is. Okay, so this is also, I believe, like a $40 fragrance. From the last time I seen, the last time I seen this, it was $40 on eBay, but it might be a different price on any other place on the website, on the web. All right, so if you're looking for something sweet, spicy, aquatic, aromatic, it has a type of ambroxany feel to it as well, this is a fragrance that I would say that I would recommend that you would go grab. And they also do have the Jimmy Choo Man. This is just the intense version. Okay, they're both good. I smelt the first one, I smelt the original, but this one is the one that I would rather go with. All right, and shout out to my aunt. She was the one who had purchased this for me on my birthday. I forgot how old I was at the time, but she had got it. So shout out to you, auntie. So That is Jimmy Choo Man Intense. So those were 7 easy grab summer fragrances on my list. And if you do happen to have any of these fragrances, I would just ask, just put something in the comment section. Say like, yeah, I got that, or I usually wear this for my easy grab, grab and go for the summer. All right. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell just to let you know when your boy is posting. Make sure that you stay on top of the community tab and let you know what's going on with my life. And I'll catch you on the next one.